It's so pretty. Don't go towards the light. Welcome to Mega Monday. We are Tanked Telecast. The Abraham Drinking Podcast and the John Wilkes Hoofing Podcast will be brought to you by Tanked Telecast. Consider us all under one umbrella that will be taking the podcast and entertainment world by storm. We are swimming in booze with nothing to lose. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on all listening platforms, such as... What happened? Why'd you stop playing, Scotty?
Oh, hey.
You ruined my vibe here, man.
Intermission.
We got to play it one more time now.
All right. From the start.
From the top. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on all listening platforms, such as Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And we are also on iHeartRadio to introduce...
Get the fuck out of here. What?
To introduce everyone from Tank Telecast for the very first time, I am the sexy Gretzky George Kresko alongside Aaron. Mr. Dilbert couldn't make it again. Aaron could not make it, but Joe Sonda, John Ruolo, Philip McCrevis, Nick Dangermead, Wild Man Wilson Edwards, Scully, and Scotty Too Hottie, Scotty Jankovic.
Thank you.
What's going on, gentlemen? How's everybody doing?
Are we really on iHeartRadio?
I don't know if you guys are yet, but the Abraham Drinking Podcast is on it, which we're going to get there. We're going to get everyone there. Why is your headset on?
I'm going deaf.
You going deaf? Was it too loud?
It's so loud.
Well, hand it up.
The second...
You get a microphone.
No, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Yeah, that one. No, you got to rotate it my way. Yep, my way. Yep, there you go.
Button do?
Good grief.
Pretend it's a nipple and just tweak it slightly.
Right.
Nick, say something.
My
I want to make
ears
sure
are
you're working.
sensitive.
Hello.
Okay, Nick's working.
Yeah,
So-
keep it by your mouth, buddy.
God, I'm
What else
sweating.
should I keep by my mouth?
Sweating, just making sure everything was working, and everything's worked. But how is everybody tonight?
Good, man. You did a great job launching all this. Beautiful.
Shit.
Hey, it's
Check
a
out the
start.
fucking banner.
Yeah, we're all gonna have new
God.
banners.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work paid off for all these pills.
It's good to be here in the Lincoln Lounge. Thank you very much for inviting us on your very big, very comfy casting couch.
There's
So
some stains underneath your bottom.
I didn't look before I sat. That's my standing MO.
Does anybody look before they sit?
No.
No, I'm just used to sitting on
I do.
like questionable things, so I'm cool.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Things. Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's great to be on the show. I myself was running around like a chicken with my head cut off earlier, so I'm happy that I was able to get over here for a pretty good start time and see all this beautiful memorabilia and the very new, oh my gosh, great poster, great background, sexy Gretzky indeed.
Yeah, the glass had to go on. Got to live to the moment.
All right,
man.
I got to join in now.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Ed like
And there
can't
goes the
fucking
wire.
One of
sit
us-
still.
one of
Ed, like,
us-
cannot sit still.
one of us is going to get up, and there's just gonna be something that falls over. the
Literally,
support.
everything is just gonna fall over.
Don't spill the beer.
Just the coconut water.
Yeah, me and Scotty last week into our first show. Not even 4 minutes in, I spilled a beer all over my little cardboard box covered with little blankets.
Is that the makeshift bongo drum set over there? Play us a tune.
No. That is just where I usually set my things so I can read.
Yeah, that's where he spills the beer.
How do we sound live? Has anybody checked? Like, is the volume working? Like, anybody?
I have no phone.
Bueller.
Well, we look good.
Cool.
What do you think? More fog?
We got a comment already.
Mandatory fog.
By the way, Jinky Lim says, "Hi, Scott."
Hey, Jake.
Jinky Lim.
Yeah.
Sup?
Girl.
Oh, is it? I was like, is that a guy or a girl?
Yeah, I wasn't sure first. There's a very non-binary name right there.
And by the way, I can confirm that I can hear us when I pumped my phone volume up and shoved it in my ear hole.
Alrighty.
Nice. All that shake waking paid off. Huh?
I'll be honest. The video looks pretty damn good.
Cool.
We look good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Pauletta said sounds good. Hi, Pauletta.
Sound check accomplished. Move to
Yeah,
phase 2.
Yeah, we have some viewers already. What's up, everybody? Nick,
That's me.
you only got here with 5 minutes to spare.
Oh,
My
yeah.
man.
Yeah, I didn't want to freak you guys out, but about 25 minutes ago, I was in Cleveland.
I mean, what would it be a show without Nick walking in at the last second and then
Right.
fucking bum rushing to set up to go live?
And he stopped and got beer.
I feel very seen. Yeah, I was in Cleveland. I had to stop and get beer. I had to stop home and change into the Buffin shirt, and I had to shower. And here I am.
I love the suspenders.
You know, when you got your drinking pants on, you got to suspend them somehow.
I feel like I'm absolutely fucking slacking right now because I'm not supporting you guys. I'm wearing Lebowski, and you guys are all
It's
wearing...
fine. It's
Yeah,
the
we
dude.
all have our podcast shirts on, other than you.
Yeah.
But you do have a
I came
Lebowski
from
shirt
work. I'm sorry. It's all right, though.
You
John,
keep
go
her
out
pretty.
into the parking lot, go into the trunk, and fish around for some Buffin gear.
And get naked in the parking lot and change into it.
Oh, yeah.
If you get a Buffin Speedo, I'm in.
Oh my god.
on. I just love how deep they're looking into each
Ed's
other's
so
eyes
happy
right
he's
now.
sitting across away from me right now.
Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not sitting next to you for
I
once.
think
Okay?
that would have been the perfect shake weight.
The number of times I've had to sit next to him while he makes dick jokes. Now I finally get a break. I'm like, yeah, I have my reprieve right now.
Ed was telling me, don't point that at me right before we started the show.
Yeah.
Now you can look deeply into his eyes as he makes the phallic jokes for your viewing and laughing pleasure.
Guys, we look good. We look real good right
Yeah.
now.
Cool.
I'm still trying to get the image of John in a Speedo out of my head right now. I don't think anybody needs
Just wait.
that.
I will specifically give Nick or George the money, like one Speedo, and then I'm gonna wear it right in front of
logo.
I'm gonna
Hey, wait a second.
pull out my ass crack.
If you guys watched after the Michigan game, Mr. Dilbert himself had to wear, a bra and like little booty shorts. You want me to pull those out? I am right up on a shelf in here.
Once on
It says
another
"Go
dude
Blue"
wear-
right on his ass. What was really funny about that is I was shopping in Walmart for women's shorts, and I'm trying to find the smallest shorts that could fit a 300-pound man. So I'm like, I had to go with the swoosh running shorts.
I'm like a fat Johnny Bravo, so I mean, like, it might work. It's like a big old shirt and tiny little Speedo. Well,
So you want it?
Dude.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what he's
not one that
saying.
another dude's been in. No, I want to christen him to be my own.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Jasonda, where do you typically go? What store do you go to find an efficient Speedo that fits all of your manly needs?
Well, I actually, for Halloween years ago, I did dress up as a woman. It was awesome, and I went to Victoria's Secret to find sexy underwear. Yeah, none of that, absolutely none of that is nowhere near going to cover the junk. So I had to buy panties and then turn them around backwards. So the ass part covered my junk, and the front of it was like a thong.
Wait, what was that question, Nick?
He asked, where do you find a Speedo for your large ass?
Oh.
And then his response was Hot Topic.
No, it was Victoria's Secret. It was Victoria's Secret, actually. And I literally had to buy a pair of panties and then turn them around so the ass part was in the front to cover my junk, and the front little tiny slit like rode up my ass like a thong. That was-
Yeah, you can I hear mini clip? Alan, show us some mini clip.
Let me see that thong.
Needless to say, he's not allowed in Victoria's Secrets anymore.
No, actually, what the funny part about it is when I walked in there, I'm like, I need some panties, and they're like, all right, what size you looking for? Who's it for? I'm like, they're for me. And so they're like giving me like the skimpiest, stringiest like thing. And I'm like, that's not gonna work up here. And they're like, oh my god, we're not used to like having to like cover someone's junk up with panties. I'm a fucking
I
degenerate.
have
As George Carlin would say, keep them on their toes.
I have no bullet points on here that we're supposed to talk about man thongs or women thongs or men dressing like women, cross dressing. I've done.
Can you go ahead and add those real quick?
It's in the script.
By the way, Ed, I have exciting news for you.
What's
There
that?
is another Ed in the comment section right now.
No way.
Yeah, Ed I used to work with
Ed
at
Kepler.
the Flooring Emporium.
All right.
Ed Kepler.
Well, yeah, Ed probably tagged somebody else because I used to wear the suspenders all the time when I was working at the Flooring Emporium, and people used to call me.
I love the way you say Florium Emporium.
lumber. Instead of being a lumberjack, they were calling me Lumber Nick, and I was like, "Yeah, welcome to Lumber Nick's Flooring Emporium."
Yeah, fucking off to an awesome start.
All right, do you happen to have some direction for us that you wanted us to go?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just going to keep on speaking.
goes.
You know what?
Give me
Degenerate
that guitar.
I'm so mad. I put 2 Bud Lights in the freezer, and I forgot to bring them over here.
Oh no.
I know. I'm like,
Are they gonna
Are
explode?
they bottles or cans?
they're kit bottles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave you for a
Well,
moment.
why don't you just
We'll
send
get up
somebody
and
else to
find
go for? I got
It's
it.
okay. We
Get
can
up
talk
and
about floor panties a little longer.
They're in the top of the
No.
freezer, left
Standing.
side.
Standing's difficult.
Let's just
That's how comfy this
don't
couch is.
just don't hit any of the cords. There's cords everywhere. Jeez, another cord just hit the floor.
Let the cords hit the floor.
Snake.
Let the cords hit the floor.
All right. What do we got, Ian?
Someone said check your text, John.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Ease Juicy Men's Bikini Swimwear Sexy Swimsuits. Oh, God.
Do you guys know if this posted? Thank you, sir. Kind sir. Now we got to get this party started.
Oh yeah.
Did that post straight to the Boofin page?
Oh yeah.
It did. Perfect.
I don't know, because I'm watching on Tank.
I'm going to see.
What do you got here?
I'm going to
Joey?
check. So we are going to do a shot to start off the show.
How does it feel to have 4 people in your house just like, what's this? What does this button do? What's in this vial of liquid?
Is this the right knob to turn? He's like, no, it's the one on the left. It's the one on the left.
Yes, so it should have posted all of our pages. So this is the Abraham drinking page. It should post it straight to your Boofin page
Okay.
as well,
Oh yeah.
which is perfect. Fantastic. Look at that. Look at everything coming together.
Fucking thing.
What are you doing? No, it's a perfect pourer. What are you doing?
Figure this thing out.
Fucking Scotty's hogging the drink.
It's a dude.
Hey.
Oh,
How many podcasters does it take to pop open a lid?
here, pour a few
5.
shots.
Apparently 5.
This is like the fake apple pie moonshine, just so everybody knows. It is clean. That just came out of my dishwasher.
Are you sure?
Just,
There's
I am
something on
sure.
here.
I don't. All right, then don't. give it to Nick. He'll drink out of it.
Pour Ed 2 of them so I can take
Call me
advantage of
Jimmy.
them
I'll drink
after.
what you give me.
Ooh, an ice cube came out of there. Ooh, another one.
Look at that.
We're a bunch of morons.
Another one.
Hey, you close
Another
this thing. I
one.
can't figure it out.
DJ.
Does everyone have one?
Yep.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax and
The
watch
inaugural
Tank
shot.
Podcast telecast. Jesus, cheers, boys. Yeah, let's not put,
Not over the.
I
yeah, let's
know,
not
I
put them
know.
over
Over the
the
equipment.
I was trying not to do that too.
Those aren't ice cubes. They're goldfish.
swimming in booze with nothing to lose.
Gonna lose.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was pretty good. Little weak, but still good.
I always assumed you guys were drinking the gut rot on the show.
The gut rot. The gut rot.
Yeah, maybe some like bottom shelf, like you put it in the freezer, it turns to ice type of shit.
Black Velvet.
What about that?
No, you
Just
honestly,
Sando
if
with the Four
we're
Loko, that's
we're
America
drinking,
right
we're
there.
drinking on the show, it's probably something really hard. Hard.
No one's gonna. No
I
one's
said
gonna
hard.
jump in there.
Yeah, Four Loco.
No one's gonna jump in there with the joke about it being really hard. God, I guess we are nervous. We're nervous to appear at the Lincoln Lounge. We have to be on our best behavior
Wait.
Wait. This is our
Why do you have to be
best.
in your best behavior?
because we haven't even talked about like anything
Oh.
super gross yet.
Oh, yes.
What-
I have been fucking purely behaving already. I haven't said anything disgusting.
Other than man thong.
He said he had a fucking front vagina down his ass crack. He had to
but no
flip
one,
it around.
no one came up after that and said front butt.
Front butt.
Oh my god.
So what's the first subject
This is
you got for us?
This is
here?
unbelievable. I love it. I
George?
love it. So before we get there, though, I once again want to say once a month, around once a month, we haven't determined how often we're going to do a mega show or Mega Monday show.
God.
But once again, we'll come together around once a month, do a Tanked Mega Monday show. Some of the listeners listening tonight might not have a clue who any of us are because, first show that we've done a show together. Some of them are Boofin listeners, some of them are Abraham Drinking listeners. But we are now brought to you by Tanked Telecast as our launch-off show. We came together kind of last week, met a little bit. Well, maybe not Ed.
I was working.
That's all right. Dilbert didn't come.
Yep.
But
the holdouts. Do you have any comments, suggestions, praise for the merger, Ed? Since you didn't get in all the meetings.
I have no comment.
what do you got? What do you got for us?
I don't know, man. Let's make an episode and let's talk about it afterwards. Doesn't have to be on air.
No, it took a lot, and I have to say, it took a little bit of work to get us all together, and everybody's moving forward in the right direction. Very proud of all you boys, and that's all.
You're the man.
Hey,
Scotty even had the song in the opener.
right?
What's the sound of one hand clapping?
Well, there's this vape in the way or something.
See what I did there? He wanted the vape, so I just turned my fog machine on. No, Dad, it's my fog machine.
Right.
All right. We're off to a very foggy start. And you want to give us a little preview about maybe we're going to be doing some events around town as well, or we're going to keep that a closely guarded secret?
No, absolutely. We coming this summer, really throughout the year, we're going to probably start doing some events, throughout, bars, downtown Willoughby, Frank and Tony's. You guys already do those shows. But, we're going to do much bigger events, maybe a bar crawl, live shows, speakers and everything. We're going to blow this thing up.
Maybe some speakers that are
exciting.
so big that they shake the rafters. Maybe that's in the works, or maybe
Yes,
not. Maybe we're just talking out my
the
ass.
speakers
Quite
are
possibly.
those speakers are going to be purchased by the end of the week.
Mm.
And we had one speaker work, and Scotty had a hookup. We went over his house. He turned one speaker on, like half speed, and it shook his garage. So, yes, we're going to have legit speakers.
Got
Like that
sound,
scene at the
baby.
beginning of Back to the Future where he comes in the garage, he hooks up the amp,
Through the fucking
and then he sees the letter he got from Doc, and right afterwards, it's like, the speaker is getting worked on. Do not use it.
Do not plug into amp.
Yes.
He strums one. And he fucking blows through the fucking garage.
Yeah, and it's St. Patrick's Day coming up, Sunday the 17th, and we'll be doing some little bit live interviews and stuff down there. Or,
You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
usually do for St.
real.
Patrick's Day. You do do you drink a beer too on that day?
I did it twice.
What are we talking about?
On St. Patrick's Day, you guys drink a couple beers on St. Patrick's Day. Is that how you roll?
St. Patrick's Day.
St.
Huh? That's what
Patty's.
I have a full outfit for St. Patrick's Day already done, and no, I only drink one beer that day.
That's it.
Not to know what driving?
Roll with that.
Yes, well, I drink one beer that day.
Per hour.
One beer is was that like a 5-gallon container? You call it one beer?
No, it's one kind of beer.
One
Okay.
keg, yeah.
That's when you give a thumbs up with a ding, just out of your teeth. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day's coming up. What was that, the 17th, March? 17th?
Yeah, Sunday.
It is a Sunday, which is the first time it's been on a weekend, I think, in like 4 or 5 years.
It needs to be on a fucking Saturday, dude.
Sunday works for me because I only work for about 4 hours on Mondays.
I'm not going to be working. I have no choice.
And
I guess we're starting early.
I'm kegs and eggs, bro. All right, well, here's a question to start off the night, and this is now segment number 1. How often do you guys wash your sheets?
I just washed mine recently. But that
When was the last time before that?
well, they were new, so put them on my bed brand new. Yeah, well, it depends. Like, if you got, like, a girl coming over or, like, something like that, yeah, you wash them. If you're like me and you just suck at life and whack off in the shower every day instead. Then you don't have a girl coming over.
There it is. Segment one.
Then you get a little bit of extra time in between washes. But if you're like fucking sweating at, like if it's like hot in the summer and you're sweating a lot on them, yeah, then you might wash them a little more. But I
You don't just flip them over. No, I'm just kidding.
I normally just wait till I get back acne on them. All right, it's time.
Oh, Scotty.
Frequently.
yeah.
Frequently.
Scott's the one getting laid though.
Scotty, you're putting a lot of sweat in those sheets. They're crying for mercy. You're like, all right, I guess I'll wash you on a bi-weekly basis.
Sweat or juice?
Surprise. A lot of different smells.
Show me some mercy.
So we going to that Foxy Pony after this?
Child fucking pornography thing or something like that.
Whoa, that's not where I thought you were going.
Pony?
I was going to say it sounds
There
like
are
something petting
lines, okay? They may be in the sand, but there are lines,
I
man.
fucking kicked that line with my foot.
I think we all brought our A game tonight.
Scott just dangles his dong out and makes a line in the sand.
So anyway, to answer your question, I do wash my sheets every time I do laundry, but I'm of the opposite gross variety where I keep my sheets for years and years and years. And even if they have big rips in them, I still keep them.
I think I'm on John's side. Like, you wash them when either people are coming over, which I did not. I'm not gonna lie. Like, but like if you're gonna, do the ookie fanuki, you wash those sheets.
Or
I don't think
change
you plan
Or
on getting
change
anyone,
them.
I don't think you plan on getting any one of us in the sack tonight, so you'll be all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a little turned on off the man thong talk.
What'd you just call the horizontal tango? The ookie faruki? You thought you were just going to let that one slide?
It's the ookie fanuki.
What the hell? I've heard of making the beast with two backs. I've heard of doing the horizontal tango. I've never heard of that one.
Ookie fanuki.
A horizontal isn't it?
What do you call it, Scotty?
I mean, if you like her enough, get some fresh sheets on there. How hard is this?
I feel like it'd be like the parallel play.
So what if you don't like her enough?
Well, she can,
Look, it's like,
Right into the fucking crust.
thank you so much for coming over and having sex with me. I cleaned my sheets.
If it happens quick, just throw a
Jesus.
fresh set on.
Oh God.
Spill some beer on it. I don't know.
Spill some beer on it.
Oh, you spilled some beer on it. That's why it's sticky.
Ma meatloaf.
more jizz stains on the sheets, not having women over there.
What am I going to
than
do with
having
these
women
guys?
This is going to be so hard to break down. How are we going to do mini clips tomorrow? I have no idea. We are all over the place.
Welcome to my world.
So what's funny is like when I first started coming on Boofin', it was just Ed and Nick at first. And I started coming on it, and Nick's like, okay, I love the vulgarness. Maybe turn the vulgarness down a little bit.
No, I love it.
So I did. And then one day he's like, it was a good show, but it really, it felt like it was too dry. And I'm like, you want to be more vulgar? He's like, yeah, be more vulgar.
All right.
That's who I am, though.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
you need to have it. Like, this is fucking awesome.
I got a question for you guys. If presidents were whimsical and they had names for their penises, what do you think they would be? Like, what do you think Lincoln would call his penis?
Log.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Log.
Yeah, it's log. It's game over.
I mean,
Top hat.
Yeah, I would have gone my top hat. Okay.
Top hat.
no, the Lincoln log.
Yeah, Lincoln log. Top hat.
You probably tell the ladies he's going to emancipate her proclamation.
Yeah, it's my Emancipation Proclamation, man.
Bush.
Like,
You made John
Trump's
just like
would be the
restart.
wall.
What about...
Obama's would be...
Wait, what about John Wilkes? What would John Wilkes...
He wasn't a president.
Wasn't a president.
Okay, but we did Abraham. We got to do John Wilkes
It
Booven.
would be called The Gun.
A 357.
Welcome to my love gun.
I was going to say shot to the head.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
A domer.
That's funny.
See what Pauletta said. Nick and Scotty are okay. The rest of you are gross. Change your sheets.
Oh, hey, by the way, my buddy
Pillowcases.
Frank from Collage, way back in the day, back in Akron, tuned in. What's up, Frank? How's it going?
Yeah, we got some viewers right now, boys.
Cool.
I can't see the actual live amount because I'm not on the actual tank page. Nick, I think you're the only one I don't know who I gave
Yeah.
access to the tank page. Can you guys see the actual live viewers straight to the tank page?
I'm still trying to think
right
of
now
what
we got- right now
Obama
we got
would call
9.
his
I can
penis.
see how many are on there, but
Okay. Oh, we just went up to 10, I think. No, that's awesome.
Double
well,
digits,
one's me and one's
double
Nick, so
digits.
we're 20% of our fucking support.
What'd you say about, Ed, the other day about that 80-20 rule? Are we doing it now?
What's it?
I feel like we are. Like 20% of us are on, and then the other 80% are the watchers.
That's literally what it is right now.
Well,
Anyway, so what do you think Obama would have called his dick, right?
Pillowcases. Pillowcases are important too.
Would it be dick
No.
for all?
No, it's Michelle.
oh,
Leave Michelle
snap.
alone.
Michelle.
So here's
Leave
my-
What about the first lady's penis is what they would be called? And that is a man joke for Michelle Obama.
It's called the cleanest.
I-
It's called the cleanest. That's literally what it is.
So on our show, whenever someone makes a gross comment, I go over to the board, I look for the dump button where I dump the last 5 seconds. You got one of those?
I gotta take a dump.
So if the show is an hour long, you'll get like 3.5 seconds of it from all the.
Oh, you're saying just take a steamy dump on the board, Vince McMahon style.
Hell, we're gonna get into that. Can we talk about this cool graphic that I made?
Oh,
It's pretty nice, huh? Took me a little while. I was up till midnight that night. I even texted Nick. I'm like, I have to make this, this, and this. He's like, you're a machine. I'm like, I just finished. Done.
Oh yeah, what was those letters you sent?
Letters.
I said you're a machine. You sent back 3 letters. I didn't know what they were.
GSD. Get shit done. Come on, man. Come on,
I
man.
was like, GlaxoSmithKline? That's not right. No.
S D.
What?
TSMM?
Yes, those are letters, Scotty.
Yes.
Should we do the ABCs real quick?
Oh, Jesus.
I-
A, B. We don't have a C.
Right
Oh,
here,
we already-
ascent.
All right, C, D, E,
I got some deep for you, Ed.
F.
F.
Not for me, man.
All right, you guys got to help me out with this joke. So think about presidents and figures throughout history. I was thinking Stonewall Jackson because there's this song way back in the day, and one of the stanzas of the song goes, "Boom boom booty call, let me inside them sugar walls." I was thinking Stonewall.
What a voice.
Sugar walls. I don't know.
It's Fergie and Jesus.
My hair's not long enough for Jesus right now.
Nailed it.
So wait, why did you just sing that? What was the reasoning?
Because we're thinking about presidents and their established members south of the border.
Oh,
And I was thinking Stonewall Jackson. I'm like, I know there's a joke in there because there's Sugar Walls and there's Stonewall Jackson. I'm just having trouble putting 2 and 2 together. Maybe I should drink more.
Yeah.
oh, okay. What?
Stonewall Jackson.
Yeah, Stonewall Jackson and Sugar
That
Walls.
son of a bitch stole my car.
All right, maybe we should go to the next
Yeah.
sentence. I'm so confused
All right.
what the hell's going on right now.
All right, I don't know if you guys have talked about it at all. Oh no, where's Vince?
Hey, Stephanie!
Wait, Vince was on there too. Son of a bitch. This is what I tell you.
We lost Vince McMahon.
Vince
That's why
was
we
here,
gotta-
I'm telling you.
Well, he did get kicked off, so I feel like this is
Restart.
appropriate.
Restart.
Hey, gentlemen,
Restart.
we got an A1 comment coming in right here.
Ooh.
We got Mark Bistry's watching.
Oh,
And he says
nice.
it looks like Scotty's junk won the championship.
And new world heavyweight champion.
Mark.
What's the nickname for your penis, Scott?
There he is.
Depends who you ask.
But I'm not sure if you guys have talked about it on your show or not about the Vince McMahon allegations.
Yes, we
or
have.
not.
A little bit.
We kind of avoided it because I didn't know a lot of it until I kind of talked more with John. But I think everyone knows by now that Vince McMahon, sex trafficking allegations, it's some real disturbing shit.
Yeah, it was pimping.
Literally disturbing shit. Well, accusations today now have come out about Vince's daughter, Stephanie McMahon, knew all about these allegations the entire time, and she has been covering them up. And this is a quote from WWE Divas. WWE Divas are saying Stephanie McMahon not only knew what her father was doing, but she helped him get away for them for the years.
Well, so what's funny is if you notice, shit starts going out about what happened originally, which was like, what, a year and a half ago?
I love that we keep saying shit.
Well,
Ooh.
shit keeps, so it happens.
Oh, we're just
And-
sipping on it?
Sipping on it like it's some cognac.
So you notice
Don't want to spill nothing.
Vince leaves. Oh, no, Stephanie leaves.
Stephanie left first.
She left, and then Vince came back, and actually, they had a vote on the board of directors of if Vince McMahon should come back. Triple H, Stephanie, and I think it was Nick Khan all said no. He does not need to come back.
Yeah.
Vince had so much power, he overruled it all
Well, because
and came back, and then Stephanie left again.
so one of the things I heard about it too was that he had a partner that he convinced to sell the rest of the stake in to give him majority control, so that he ultimately contained all the power of the business for WWE.
It was
He strategically pushed them out after he got found out, so he could stay in the business, and even that's not really working.
Bruce Pritchard. Vince was out, but Bruce Pritchard was still there, and Vince was basically talking to Bruce Pritchard, running the company through Bruce.
Scotty okay over here?
Stop hitting the bait.
Smoking crack over there.
Jesus.
Dude, you don't breathe it in like it's a cigarette, man.
Are you guys ready for some ASMR?
Ooh.
Yeah. So, anyways, Vince was the first time he was gone was literally basically running the company through Bruce Pritchard, because even though he wasn't there, because he was running it through Bruce's eyes, basically. And then now all this shit, like he's out.
Can you explain what Vince McMahon did? Just so that maybe there's some listeners that don't have a clue. I mean,
Which time? And it's been rumored for
let's
years.
do the newest one. Like these new allegations that came out with the backstage worker that was working for him.
So he actually, he got.
Is that when he shit on the girl?
No, he went to. This girl had a condo, or something like, I don't know, apartment building, condo, was something in a building, and Vince McMahon had one. That's one of his places to stay, and she needed a job, and the building manager or something like that was like, "Hey, talk to Vince McMahon. He might be able to get you a job." She talks to Vince. Vince immediately sees who she is and goes, "Okay," gets her a job, puts her on the payroll. Many people in the company knew what was going on and knew she should not have been on the payroll because she literally had no clue about anything about what to do in that company. So Vince basically brings her over to his apartment. He's talking to her, and then next you know, he's fucking banging her. He's pimping her out. He's giving her. I mean, he gave her like $20,000 for like health, medical purposes. He gave her like a fucking diamond jewelry and was getting her all this shit.
You gave her a fucking.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then
I thought
he
there was millions and millions
well,
on the
and
line.
then he offered to pay her an NDA of $3 million to not say anything, and only ended up paying her $1 million, and then stopped paying her, even though the NDA was technically legal. So what happens? She comes out and says, "Yeah, this is everything that's been going on."
I have 2 mics now. What you gonna do about it?
That's wild.
Vince used the bitch as a toilet, basically.
Can you literally?
And
Can you explain that story, John?
so he was having a threesome. It was him, his physical therapist, and her. And there's a couple different speculations. One was he shit on her, and then went to take a shower and told her to keep banging him. But another kind of part of it that I heard is that he was blowing his wad, and when he did, he accidentally took a shit. Which either way, it's neither of it's any better.
Well, that's
Dude's fucking 80 years old and still
That
blowing
doesn't
his wad. That's, I mean,
That doesn't sound like plausible deniability.
no. But yeah, and then he was pimping her out to John Laurinaitis and
Cross state lines
other
to
people,
other people.
like other people in the company. Like he was.
I
kinda
heard
pimping
Brock
out.
Lesnar is an unnamed superstar.
Oh, Brock Lesnar's not in WWE 2K24.
I heard he was. Yeah, he's officially getting kind of erased from WWE history.
Basically, what they said is he wanted her to send a video of her peeing.
Oh.
And
That's
that-
a weird kink.
and
I
that's-
just want to
but-
say.
But that's about as far in as he went on it. But people were like, "Yeah, that's a disgusting thing to ask for."
Now, do we? What's the guy that feed me more guy?
Ryback.
Did
fuck
you
that
hear what
dude.
he kind of said today, though? He goes, there's more to come out with John Cena and all these other superstars. I don't know what to believe
Don't believe anything.
because
he
I
says.
know he's very bitter against the company.
Don't believe anything he says. That dude is a jackass.
So here's a question: if John Cena is caught on video doing some inappropriate things, how can you even see him?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. You're just watching a nothing. You're just watching a chick with their legs like probably allegedly thrown over her head and just getting banged by air. I don't know.
Is that like a poltergeist scenario then?
It's like what was that fucking Scary Movie 2 or whatever when she's like laying in the bed and all of a sudden her mouth opens and it's like.
So do you think Stephanie McMahon knew the whole time?
Okay, so I actually had a conversation with a friend yesterday kind of about this. I do, and I think Triple H knew as well because they know. But I feel like Bruce Pritchard, Kevin Dunn, they know, but it was kind of one of those like, I don't want to be involved in any way, shape, or form, and he needs to get out.
Hey, we got a new question coming in from Pauletta. She says, "Is he being prosecuted?" And I want to give a warm welcome to a Green Bay Packers guy that just popped in. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Mega Monday.
I think every time we say Mega Monday, we just Mega, like we all need to fucking say something stupid.
I don't
Mega,
think he's
mega,
being prosecuted
mega.
yet, but he is under investigation.
I
Well,
feel
there's
like,
a lawsuit against him, so it's gonna. He's
Yeah.
Isn't it civil though? So like it may not. It's not a criminal lawsuit. It'll be a
Well,
civil
no,
lawsuit.
No, the criminal part of the lawsuit is the money he's using.
Or you mean the bribing? Because
No, where is it? His money, or was it WWE's
Companies.
money that he was using
Oh.
for these things? Because he's
Yeah.
a billionaire, but you got to think a lot of his shit is in stocks and stuff. So,
Well, he's also there was a case where that one girl that he shit on.
I love every
I
time
love
I
hearing
hear
Ed
that.
say that.
His
It's
toilet.
like he's like a good little boy that never
He's
does
like-
wrong. The girl he shit on Gee Whiz, Dad.
His little outhouse.
And you know he did not want to say it like that either. He's like, no, he shit on. Like,
He thought he was
Anyways.
escaping the Butters monk here, but it's coming back. with a vengeance.
Anyways, so the girl he shit on, he agreed between the two of them. They agreed that he would pay her $3 million. He paid her $1 million and never paid the other two.
Correct.
And she would have stayed quiet if he just paid her the other $2 million, and this would never have came
stayed
out.
quiet
right?
about what?
Okay.
About him shitting on her.
Bingo.
Not
Fine human being. Let's extort some more money out of it, knowing that she's doing all
Well,
these
it's- it
acts. And
wasn't-
then all of a sudden, she's the victim.
I also am curious, like, how do you label this on
Hundreds
your
of
taxes?
acts,
Yeah, I
yeah.
happen to come into $3 million. What did you do for a living?
Well, you write it off.
Oh, you know,
Miscellaneous.
She literally came into $3 million.
no, it's some kinky shit, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look.
Do you write dominatrix
If
on there?
If Vince
or like,
McMahon were to come up to me and be like, "I'm gonna shit on you and I'm gonna give you $1 million," I'm already laying on my fucking bed. $1 million? Yeah, you know you say
Yeah.
that now, Ed.
I would do some fucking nasty shit for $3.
Look,
no, $3 million. Yes, $1 million. I'm like,
okay,
no.
okay, you might say that.
My dignity is at least $2 million.
If I came up to you and with a briefcase and I opened it up and it was just crisp,
What I would-
sexy $100 bills.
What I would do for $500,000? Talk about millions.
Crisp,
And
sexy,
millions.
$100 bills filled in a briefcase, and I was like, Ed, I'm gonna take a huge dump on your chest. You know you would.
If it's cash, okay, fine.
Yeah,
I'll-
exactly.
Some of
I'll bear
us
for
might
it.
do this for a bar tab. Like, St. Patrick's Day bar tab for the Tank Telecast. We might take that.
I'm getting a text that Monday from George like, hey, I forgot to pay my bar tab last night. How about a Cleveland steamer for that tab?
I do love the Cleveland Steamer bears the name of the city we live in. That's so classic. But I wanted to ask, what's the moral of the story? Is the moral of the story if you offer to pay hush money, you should at least pay it all?
Yes.
Otherwise, you're not going to get away with it?
The
Right?
moral of the story is don't be that guy, okay?
Okay, yeah. Ed's
And then
right on that.
after that, it is pay all the money you agreed to pay, okay?
Right, just wear one of them stupid wrestling masks. And
Here's the other moral of the story. Be Tiger Woods, right? He didn't do anything wrong other than cheat on his wife,
It was
okay?
just immorally wrong.
Yeah, but like we were all jealous.
I
that
love
he got
Tiger
that
Woods.
much pussy, man.
I love Tiger Woods.
Yeah. I heard his son shot 87 today at the opening for the PGA. It was his first PGA.
Well,
performance.
didn't he not make it?
Yeah, exactly. Because he
made
did
it
terrible.
Yeah, he didn't.
He did
He is
great.
not Tiger. Okay.
He's gonna be good. Yeah, but he's
We
still young,
think
man.
that-
He's how old is he right now? Like 14?
Yeah, but we don't. He
Tiger
doesn't-
didn't make it till like 18.
But he doesn't have his grandfather, okay? His grandfather is the reason Tiger Woods himself became such a legacy and super the drills he put him through. Tiger will slack on the training that his father ingrained in him for golf,
We could
and he'll
be-
never achieve the same level that Tiger Woods will.
He's eating too much
we could
alcohol.
be like Tiger Woods and his daddy.
So George,
He was 1/16 out of
Basically, like
1/28. Yeah.
I would have lost to Tiger Woods' son today by one stroke when I played because I shot an 87, he shot an 86. I thought, right? So like
There's a little frost on this beer. Woo!
that freezer's catching up with you.
hey,
Have you ever
George,
been to that one bar in downtown Willoughby that their beers are so cold that it practically shatters the bottle?
No,
When you
I
get
know
that-
we're talking about Malarkeys.
Oh, well, I just wanted to keep a little air of mystery, but okay.
Oh, Frank and Tony's.
Throw them off. The
Whoa, those
scent.
beers are cold.
Yeah,
All right,
but,
let's
like,
just
you
name
get-
every bar right now in downtown Willoughby just to promote them one.
Soul,
All right, let's see it go.
1899. Hooks and Clues.
the
Hooks
Wild
and-
Goose,
Dukes and Boots,
Nora's.
Oh, Dukes and Boots.
Wild
Dukes and
Goose.
Boots, are
Valentine's.
good chicken wings.
Wetzel's.
Oh yeah,
Garage.
Nickelbees.
I mean,
They're
Wait, it's
not
not
there
Nickelbees.
anymore.
It's
Closed.
Gone. That was the Nickelback of bars.
Is it what was it?
Dukes
now?
and Boots.
No, that was
No, it's that-
Karma Cafe.
Martini Bar.
No, it's
Soul.
the
Sage.
Sage.
Karma
Karma
Kitchen.
Cafe.
so are you talking like
Soon to
downtown
close
Willoughby
this
exact,
summer.
or could you talk like Garage Bar in the port?
That's not downtown.
Garage Bar's outskirts.
okay,
yeah.
in the port. Okay, so
With
They
the
also-
yard. The yard.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to shout them out because they are opening before St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
The Tricky Tortoise in the Old Willie Brewing Company
Okay, yeah.
is set to
That's
open.
exciting.
Tricky
Set to open the week before St. Patrick's Day.
is
Are they
Burgers
hiring?
and Beer still there? I don't even know.
That was Dukes and Boots now.
What? The Burgers and Beer hasn't been open
Well,
in
that's
years.
a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Dude, the only time I go to downtown Willoughby is Frank and Tony's.
Bro, we need a.
Dude, I go.
We need
Fine,
a.
help
We
you
get a
out.
I go
venture.
into select other couple bars, and I feel like I'm the oldest one in there by like 10 years.
We need to do our own
Fine,
bar.
help
What's
you
wrong with
out
that?
Segment.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's
It's like, what the hell am I going to say? So, about 9/11. Like,
I wasn't
we can
born
talk to
yet.
them about-
I wasn't born yet.
Now, if Ed went
Thanks
to
for gaining
he was
excitement
one
for
by
the
10 years, that'd be
potential
bad.
sponsors.
Yeah. There went all of our sponsors. Gone.
And yes, Porch.
It was nice.
Garage,
Tony's wings on
Spirits.
Wednesdays.
You were all part of the downtown district.
Mug
It's
nights,
close
$2
enough.
mugs Mondays, and $4 mugs on Thursdays, guys. Frank and Tony's.
All right, but George, go. You're about to say something.
Oh, one thing I was going back to the Vince McMahon thing. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and it was because the Undertaker and Vince are also really close. Do you think the Undertaker knew about it, or did he Vince keep that away from him?
Do we
Yes.
think The Rock
Listen, they-
knew about
they
it?
all
Rock-
knew
Rock
about it.
wouldn't have known.
Okay.
Here's the thing, and I think there's real heat with The Rock and Triple H, like in real life. I think there is that, and people are like, nah, but I think the real, because I think The Rock knows Triple H knows. But you say The Undertaker,
Undertaker and Vince have been really.
and
really
remember,
close.
there's like episodes of certain things that you watch about it, and he was like the lawman backstage, like the judge.
yeah for
So
wrestling
like I'm
court,
like
wrestling court.
yeah. So I'm like, maybe they did know. Maybe he did. Maybe there's a lot of people that know, and it's gonna be like a spiraling effect of what comes out.
But that's
Literally.
I got an interesting one here. So you're talking about the Undertaker knowing. Aren't the Undertaker and Kane like best buds?
They're half brothers from Death Valley.
But the Kane dude didn't he become the mayor or somewhere down in
Yeah,
Tennessee?
no,
Yeah,
Undertaker,
Knoxville.
No,
Is it
Undertaker-
Knoxville?
Yeah, Knox County. Knox County.
Yeah.
Huh.
So,
So there could be other implications
yeah.
rolling in.
Yeah.
The Undertaker
This is
knows,
gonna
and
blow
Kane
up.
knows, and ooh boy.
no, I don't think.
I predict this is going to.
They're really not stepbrothers, by the way.
Yeah,
Nick.
they're not. And I predict this is going to blow up like this Sean Watson type of thing now that is coming out, and there's
Yeah.
going to be money thrown
There's
out.
gonna be a performance drop.
There's a
Everybody's
lot of
gonna-
coming.
Everybody who's sniffing
Lots
it is
of
going to
cum.
come running
A
out.
lot of
the dough.
handies.
Big
Or
fan,
hands in the
A lot
pot.
of toilet paper.
big fan of the handy.
So one thing though, also George, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of the guys like that have been out and for injuries and they come back in their 40s are more jacked than they've ever been, even in their 20s in WWE.
Steroids.
Yeah,
So
because they have all that testosterone.
It's called steroids.
performance enhancers, kind of with
Yeah.
like TKO and shit taking over. You think performance enhancer drug testing kind of slid away a little bit, or got?
Are they
more lenient?
using
For
drug
sure.
testing in WWE?
Yes, there's a wellness policy that started right after the Hulk Hogan steroid era. Was that like 2000, somewhere around there?
somewhere? Yeah,
Yeah,
right around
there's
there.
Because those guys are fucking huge humans.
there's now here's the thing is I also watched something where Triple H said, "This is when we're giving you the test. Lay off what we're doing. I'm testing you on this day." So
Drink this.
there's potential. Yeah, there's.
All right, I will.
So they might.
not
They
that
could
hard.
still
Twist
continue
my
on.
arm.
All right.
So, but actually, if you notice, when Brock Lesnar got popped for wellness policy,
Yeah.
he made a comeback,
It's tasty.
and he was. You looked at him, you're like, okay, now he's off the stuff because his size was significantly less.
Pass her around.
Like you guys are fucking passing around to each other, and I had one shot of it. you guys are passing it that way. I ain't got herpes. I haven't been laid in fucking 12
This
years.
is the worst smoke circle ever.
Don't worry, I have a whole
Scott
thing
takes
of
a
it.
fucking drink and hands it back to George, and I'm going, "Hi, sir, can I have some more?"
Just on the
You're last,
squeaky wheel
gross
against the
bandy.
oil. You gotta speak up if you want the drink.
Gross panty boy
To the
is
right, to the
last.
right. Don't go down the hall too far.
Fucking finish that just to shove in your guys' face.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, there's like nothing left anyway.
Trust me, I have a whole thing of it.
Right. Drink it up.
I have a
gross
whole
panty
thing of
boy.
it. We're gonna get saucy.
I love how we're just hooching it. We're not even putting it in the little cups anymore.
Yeah, I don't know
Suck
why
it down
that
your
started.
face.
It was like
you can't-
everybody lick it.
You can't figure out how to open this motherfucker.
If I wake,
Literally push it down and pop it open.
I
Jesus.
felt like I was drinking out of a sippy cup, but it tastes like Goldschlager.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Hey.
if I wake up with a cold sore, motherfucker.
Now I'm trained. Now
It's
Oh, they're past
And you know what that stems from?
I don't want to spill nothing over this.
You know what that cold store?
Is it-
The sheets.
Yeah,
The
keep-
sheets. The sheets.
See, I still can't get it. Listen, it don't
No,
work.
it's the top.
Fuck this thing. No.
Ooh, we got actually a doctor tuning in.
Doctor.
Oh man, getting deep with deep.
Deep with deep. Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll go make a refill because I got to pee too. Because we're gonna get tanked. So,
That's fine.
and we'll come back and talk
Pee
about
break.
Stephanie McMahon's titties.
She does have those tiggle bitties.
Yeah, because I actually wanted to ask you if you remember when her titties actually popped out live on TV. No. Yeah.
Well,
guys
you
wanna
kind
try
of
some headphones?
blew the lead in there because now he's walking away to get us more apple juice out of the sippy
Sorry,
cup.
I got to take. No, I'm all right. I got to take a fucking piss too, though. But I'm waiting.
Everybody's leaving.
I'm waiting until they get back.
You guys leave. This will be the next show. I can monologue. Just like
Nick
that one
and
time we were at
Scott.
your house, John. You were trying to get an Xbox. I was just monologuing for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was on the phone with some foreign lady going, "We're gonna get you your Xbox, sir," and I'm like, "Yeah, damn right, I paid for this shit for the free Xbox."
Just as a warning, though, if you guys all run away and let me monologue, I'm going to talk about history.
Yeah. And by the way, thanks for George for hosting us tonight and made us some cool banners and helped. We were all in this launching
Yeah,
tank.
hurry
This
up and
is
say
really
nice
cool.
things about George when he's gone.
Yeah.
Hey,
And then when he's back,
George,
we can
here, hey,
start talking
George!
again.
Yeah, I
Scott
don't
said
want-
thank you.
Then we'll
I have a question for you guys. It's going to be a little off topic. Have you seen MGK's new tattoo?
Yes, and I would never fucking do that in a million years.
Yeah, that he basically did a full tat, all black though. It's no design. He covered up everything he had.
Well, actually, if you look, there's a little bit of design in the arm.
There's a little bit like he just
There's
left a
little
couple
bit of
lines
design.
open.
But
Yeah.
all of his Cleveland tattoos covered up.
Really? Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, he had I-71 tattoo up here covered up.
Oh.
And like, as I'm good right now. I heard about this from tattoo artists I've talked to over the years, and they all agree like when people do the all black and they see it, it's like it's a cardinal sin to them to just do an all black tattoo where you're like, that's real estate. Like, I could do something great with that space that you decided to just ink it all over in one color, no design, nothing.
Well, and to do that, you can't cover it up.
No, you have to get surgery again, or laser removed surgery, which he has the money for. So, like, if one day he decides, like, let me do a color scheme, like, have somebody do the laser surgery, make a design out of it, maybe, or he'll get it all laser removed, and then he'll get a new tattoo set on it.
You guys want to catch George?
Are
up
we
real
still
quick?
talking?
No,
we're talking about
MGK's new tattoo.
So should I move off of Vince McMahon as our background?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
If you can
getting
bring
back
up,
to what I wanted to tell you about.
Her tits?
Years ago.
Yeah, you're right.
Years ago,
Big
Yeah.
old bitties.
her and Triple H were having a little feud, and Triple H went to go give her a pedigree on the announce table, and her fucking titty popped all the way out.
Is it nice?
Literally, she's like bent over.
Do you know the time? Like the second?
I no, but it was true. So Triple H had her in between his legs, giggity, for the pedigree. And while she's like bent over, and he's grabbing her arms to lift her arms up, her titty just falls completely out.
I want to look this up.
Did she have giant tracts of land?
Oh, they're complete implants. Complete fucking.
Well, it was funny, like, when she, like, first started,
Chris
like,
Jericho called her out.
you remember, like, when she first, like, what was Undertaker's group called back?
The Ministry of
The
Darkness.
Ministry, she got, like, executed. She was so flat, and then,
Yep.
like, all of a sudden, 2000, Jericho shows up, and she just has cannons.
Do you remember when Jericho was in the ring talking shit to her, and he goes, "Let me show you a picture from a year ago." And
Yeah.
she's walking, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Here's a picture now," and she's got gigantic tits. He goes, "Boy,
Yeah.
Stephanie, you sure grown."
Yeah. You sure grown up.
Hey, you guys, I like Tiggle Bitties just as much as the next gentleman, but we got a couple comments you want to get to?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so first of all, we got Julie coming in. Hey, Julie, what's going on? And she was talking about the MGK tattoos.
yeah, good subject.
And she said that
Bring
a
up
lot
the
of
photo.
artists don't want to cover up someone else's work.
Oh.
You can't cover that up.
Especially if you're a Clevelander and you have Cleveland tats, man.
Yeah, you live and die by
Represent,
Cleveland, and then you
man.
fucking. Oh, he said he was doing it spiritually. It was a spiritual reason he was doing it for. Why?
I think maybe
I
she means
feel
that,
like it's like a midlife
We need
crisis.
Sambuca.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there's a story behind that.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. That's just funny.
No, actually, so sorry to cut you off. But
It's almost like Uki Fanuki.
You got something else on this, and then we'll go to Sambuca?
I gotta take a piss. Is what I got on this.
All right.
First door on the right.
Add Wildman, you got something else on tattoos, and then we'll go to Sambuca?
Can you
I feel like I've.
Can you
I-
go
I-
over
I'm a firm
this
believer,
one?
Like, if you are going to get a tattoo, do
Like
something
here?
cool.
rather than
doing a
going
com-
over that far one?
Yeah, doing
Yeah,
a completely
yeah.
black tattoo is not the move.
You could do it.
My body's snap crackling and popping right now as I'm trying to do this.
You're good.
Oh, look at him. He's finally stretching.
I'm gonna have to figure something out so we can walk by. We'll figure it out.
George, how do you feel about the full black tattoos? Like when people just lose the real estate.
Like the MGK one?
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
right? Do you have any tats?
I don't.
All right, I don't either.
I don't.
We're
I have
just
too much
two
hair.
guys
I'm
with no
Greek
tattoos.
Italian. Like, look at me. I have so much hair. Like,
Yeah, you're half bare over
I have to
here.
shave before I get it, and then the hair is just gonna cover it. And I'm like, I'm part Wookiee.
I heard also though the tattoo reduces the amount of hair that grows back. So would you ever like?
Dude,
do
I'm
that
Greek
as
and
an option?
Italian. No,
It's not
I am
gonna
not
stop
losing
it.
any hair. I have scars where there's hair going through my scars. That's how hairy I
Oh.
am. Just like,
Jesus.
yeah, I'll be honest. I like tattoos, like on women, of course. I do. I love tattoos, but I don't know.
It's not for you, huh?
I don't know. There's nothing I want on my body forever that I want to look at every day. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of took you as a guy who'd get like the Michigan M tattooed on your
Oh,
chest or
don't!
something.
Oh, Jesus. Scott.
He's not driving.
I knew this was going to happen.
I'm over for the
Just stop.
spiderweb.
Just stop touching things. Stop. You're good. Leave it. Leave it.
Come to the spiderweb. Come to the spiderweb.
I'll tell you what. Just don't hit the one going to my...
Phone.
Don't hit that one. That one ends everything. Oh, God.
Oh God, I'm so nervous.
Lift the... So like,
Not that drunk.
All right.
Drunk.
All right, it's time to pass it around. Hand it to John first.
oh yeah, John hasn't had it. We go.
Come on,
So
John.
why is it when dudes pee, you shake that shit more than Ron Jeremy in the end of one of his pornos, and it's totally fine. And then as soon as you put it away, it's like, oh, never mind, not done yet.
So,
I was like, wait a second, where's he gonna go with this one? Oh shit.
Well, anyway, so we got another follow up.
Julie said get a tank tattoo. Are we all committing to this?
Hell no.
Right on her left butt cheek.
Oh, on the butt
It's on the
cheek?
butt cheek.
I actually might consider that.
What about Cody Rhodes' neck?
Oh no, not
Hell no.
I actually might consider like that goldfish on one of my butt cheeks.
Man,
Dude,
you really
this-
fall in love
it's got to
fast
be
in the
enough
first
to
show.
show when you're wearing the Speedo, okay?
I'm telling you right now, I love this logo. Like every time it fucking is on something, or like I look at him, like it just puts you in a weird good mood. Like, is he drunk? Is he high?
Is this one of
Does
Ariel's
he just want to like?
friends?
Does he just want to party? He's not Flounder. Oh,
But it totally looks
something
like
I just remembered that needs to happen. All right, everybody, all of our listeners, we need to figure out a name for the goldfish. We have not.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we do have this, and
Lance.
one of the ladies bartenders at Frank and Tony's. So it's going to be called the Real Swim Shady, but we need a name.
That's
We-
why you said that today, Nick.
But we need a name for our goldfish, and we will get. I think everybody that comments a name for the goldfish will then all vote for it later on.
Did you want to give him a head start on what the letters we were thinking about?
Yeah. So there was I don't know the letters. Go ahead. What's the letters?
Well, it's just all the first letters of our first names.
And we also, I think we did put Mark's name and Aaron's name as well.
Absolutely.
So, even though Mark hasn't showed up to his show in months,
Well, Mark tuned in and commented today.
Aaron's -2 the past 2 weeks. So,
So Boofin is ahead?
yes, I'm getting fucked in the ass tonight.
Well, we definitely need.
I'm getting boofed.
Well, we definitely need Aaron to have his name in this letter thing because he's got an A.
John, you're
You
stepping
can't
up.
make very many things with only an E.
So I was talking to the two managers at work the other day, and they're like, "What's the name of the show?" I'm like, "John Wilkes Boofin," and I was like, I didn't even know what Boofin meant until not that long ago. And my boss is like, "I still don't even know what that means." And the service manager / technicians in the office going, "Prison pocket."
Oh, God.
I love Ed's laugh. It's contagious.
So we got
Love it.
Swim Shady.
The Real Swim Shady, and then we need a name.
Dude, it
now.
looks like
I
he got
came up with Thirsty.
Pauletta said, "I have a goldfish, and his name is Trump."
Of course.
What's wrong with Trump? Oh, here we
I
go.
feel like whatever.
We're not touching
It's like
this
fine.
yet.
Do
okay?
it! We're doing it!
I
not
feel
doing
like
it.
we might lose half our crowd if
I'm
we
not-
named it Trump.
We're not doing it this podcast, okay?
Jojo.
Ed, I am so proud of your self fucking control
Good,
over
good.
the last couple shows where you're like, we'll talk about this
Another time. I really want to be like, has this fish been twice impeached? And well, everyone else. like,
Actually, also what's funny.
AT&T just got shut down because Joe Biden shit himself. Did you hear about this?
What?
Actually, what's funny with
Hear that?
I'm not saying they. I agree.
Yep. Yeah. See, Nick, yep.
There's a lot of shit because like Trump did
Literally, a lot of
well,
shit.
Trump did stuff in WWE as well, and Vince and Trump were actually kind of tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That,
sure they
um,
knew
that-
Epstein
that, like-
very well.
Like Vince was like
did
helping Trump out with like
Swim-
What's
money.
wrong with
Shady.
Epstein?
He didn't kill himself.
Yeah, he did not.
Dude, those memes were fucking hilarious.
Now we're really going down the rabbit hole.
Oh
here.
my God!
Can we start a segment called the Rabbit Hole?
Yeah.
Well, I could make a cool logo.
I'd be like our spin on fun facts,
Pulling
right?
a rabbit out of a hat, but instead of a hat, it's never mind.
It's a little child that
The
was living on an
rabbit hole.
island.
The rabbit hole.
I didn't say it.
And Scott's buddy who smoked crack with Hunter Biden. Our first guest.
Yeah, our first-
Hey, he went to
Hunter
rehab.
Biden.
Okay.
That's where he met him.
All right, so where are we here? We talking about tattoos, or are we gonna move on to
George, what do we got, George?
I have a little bit more wrestling talk, but where are we at here?
Well, we got a comment about Sambuca. We got a comment about tattoos.
Go ahead,
We're done.
Sambuca. We'll come back to wrestling.
What about a tattoo one?
We're just gonna go.
Yeah, I'll just keep going.
We're gonna go until one.
It's a Mega Monday.
Mega
Mega.
We got that in like 5.1 surround sound. So anyway, so Sambuca. So if we got more about that, we can loop back around. But Sambuca, there is a little bit of a story behind that. Myself and the doctor, Deep, who's deep like the ocean and not like the sea.
Dr. Deep.
We were hanging out at his place down in the AK Rowdy, and he said, "Come on over, let's drink some Sambuca." I said, "That sounds great." Well, you know what you do with Sambuca is you light it on fire. Because I'm not sure why. I was young. I was impressionable.
No, I'm just saying you got to lean a little bit more this way so they can see you.
Is this close enough for you?
Yes.
Should I whisper?
No, I'm just saying.
I woke up in AK Rowdy. I woke up in AK Rowdy with my pants
There
in
we go.
another guy's
No,
room,
you're
and
good.
I was in Deep's bed.
And there goes Deep off the show.
With a broken fucking foot. True story.
Oh my God! And then what was it? Towering Inferno threw your pants at you from upstairs.
Look, when you're drunk, you're just trying to find a place to sleep. And when you're blacked out, you're really trying to find a place to sleep.
It's not sleep, it's crash at that point.
Yeah, literally. So, like, I woke up the next morning, and I'm in Deep's bed.
Push it down, Scotty.
Don't hit it.
You literally push it. Push it. No, just push it. Hit it. Yes. No, it's not. It
not
pops
on.
back up. Scotty.
I don't think you're that old, Scotty, okay?
Watertight. So there I was. I was hanging out with Mr. Deep, deep like the ocean, not like the sea. Let's drink some Sambuca. Okay, let's light it on fire. It sounds great. But, you know, I can be a little bit of a chatty Cathy sometimes, especially when I've had a couple of libations. So we're sitting there, we're talking about probably cricket, or let's be honest, we were talking about which one of the neighbors was the prettiest one. And the fire was sitting there burning. And in my drunken stupor, I noticed, hey, the fire on these Sambuca shots burnt out. That means I better take it now. Well, the fire did burn out, but what I didn't notice was it had superheated the glass.
Oh.
So I took that shot, and I put it up to my lips, and all of a sudden I screeched, and I won't scream in the microphone. I burned the shit out of my lips, my face. Oh, my God. I walked around with, like, bubbled up lips for the next couple days or weeks. People would ask, like, is that a cold sore? And so moral of the story is, if you're going to take a flaming shot, do it right away. Don't wait for it to burn out, because you will burn the shit
Try
out
to
of
put it
yourself.
over.
What are you doing? Oh,
Watch, stretch
you're
my
gonna
leg
go
out.
over.
So at least you learned something.
Joey said the name should be Marshall for the fish.
Like Marshall
Kind of
Mathers.
like that one, yeah.
The real swim.
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers, a real
It's
Slim
good.
Shady.
It's not
Okay.
bad. Not bad. We'll mark it
I
down.
like it.
Have you guys ever taken flaming shots? Did you light any of your hair on fire, and did you burn yourself?
So I went to go.
No.
I
Do you
went
see
to,
how much hair I have on? I don't take any flaming shots.
I went to go take a flaming shot way back in the day, and literally the whole glass was on fire.
Scotty
I picked
just
up
laughs.
the shot. I picked up the shot and immediately just fucking dropped it because it was like burning my hand. Thank God I didn't fucking pour that on my face, because I might look like fucking Freddy Krueger now in life. If
Leatherface,
I would have taken that shot. Because
I was going to say Wade
it
Wilson.
literally the whole, because we were all drunk and they just poured it and lit it, and I just picked it up and I was like, oh.
Someone else said bubbles.
Yes.
Oh! Trailer Park Boy.
Yeah, but that
Thirsty
yeah.
bubbles. Flaming shot.
Honestly, Frank the Tank is genius, but it's already taken because the guy from Barstool.
Yeah, but also, like,
Well, and
what
also
is more
fucking old
fun?
school.
What's more,
Yeah, old school as well. Frank the Tank. Yeah.
what's more
Great
fun
movie.
to yell? Marshall or Bubbles?
Yeah, but Bubbles is taken, and he's not retarded.
How's Bubbles?
Slow.
Bubbles isn't either
Bubbles.
from Trailer Park Boys. Snoop Dogg defended him on that.
Was that the name of one of the cats?
No, Bubbles was the name of the dude with the big glasses, the thick frame glasses.
Yeah.
And there's a video. He's like, I forget the song. I'm probably way off, but
I like the one episode where he's
It's like a
fucking,
lumberjack.
he's just blasted, hammered, and he's like playing the guitar. And George Green, the one cop's like, Bubbles, I don't want to hear another note from you, another note. And he's like, boom, boom, boom. And then the next scene, they're all in jail.
I'll be honest. I was not a fan of Trailer Park Boys.
Okay.
It was
I
funny.
tried
Nope,
watching it,
okay.
and it was just like The Office. I'm not an Office fan either.
I know what you're gonna say.
It's like a weird,
Trailer
different
Park
humor.
Boys over The
George.
Office.
Did you get through the first 2 seasons?
I tried. I watched it all. I literally watched
The
all
whole-
of it.
all of it, like all 12.
As much
fucking
as I
seasons?
could. I just, it's the humor. It's like a,
First 2 seasons you have to get past.
like The Office and Trailer Park Boys, like, it's the same, like,
Dry.
it's like that weird.
Not dry. It's
like-
the farthest thing from dry.
but no, it's like
wet.
it's like the weird humor where they're like following people around. Like I just could, I don't know.
Well, you know, you
Was
gotta
not
get
a
through
fan.
You gotta get through those first 2 seasons, then it's water under the fridge.
That's when they start getting 2 turnips and heat. I mean, it's not rocket appliances. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. I was not gonna. Okay, Booze is hitting a little bit, so I'm kind of.
Yeah, we're getting tape.
Ask you guys a little bit
With
so,
bubbles.
All right, so like I'm stopping at the gas station on my way, and I got a car and pumping gas and shit and buying my refreshments, and
What is he looking at?
and so a girl gets out of her car and she's wearing like these leggings, yoga pants. I don't even know what the fuck the difference is. And you see them, it's like I don't even want to bang her. I just want to rub my dong on those yoga pants. Just rub them on there, because just because the fabric,
You lazy bastard.
fabric just looks
So-
so soft.
All right, I want
Like just rub it right on her like left butt, like right on her left butt cheek, and just to the fabric.
the difference between yoga pants and leggings. Leggings are more of like a cotton, like cloth, like a cloth feeling. Yoga pants are more stretchy. I'm more a fan of the leggings more than I am yoga pants.
So if you're gonna rub your dong on one pair, which one are you gonna rub on?
Leggings. Rub that dong. Rub that dong. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ed, what are you doing?
All right, on the subject. All right,
Ed,
on,
what
the, on the subject of the whole Vince McMahon thing. What?
Vince McMahon.
End around way
Wait,
back to the
wait,
beginning.
Fuck that old pervert.
What TV show cast or crew do you think is going to get accused of this shit next? Like, do you think Trailer Boys might have something like
Trailer
this
Park
come
Boys?
up?
No.
happen?
Actually, Mike Smith, who played Bubbles, got accused by Lucy, who was one of the who played Ricky's.
It already happened. It was
So
Pee Wee
it
Herman
already
10 years
happened.
ago.
Lucy accused Mike Smith, who played Bubbles, of assaulting a woman, when actually he didn't. It's just him and another a person who worked on the show. They got into a heated argument, but he never touched her. And Lucy was like, "Oh, he abused her," and even she came out, like the woman came out and said, "I never felt scared. He never touched me. It was just a heated argument that we were into about what we were doing."
All right. So, because there was the instance with the guy from The Ranch and The 70s Show.
Danny Masterson.
Yes, where like nobody was expecting a member of that crew to be one of these people.
Which,
So,
can I comment on the
Yeah,
Danny
yeah.
Masterson? So I think he got really screwed.
He got 2 years.
Because he got a mistrial the first time. Which
Really?
they fucked something up like bad, like something real crazy, and then they come back again, retrial, and like get him for some like. How does something happen 50 years ago? It wasn't 50, but
90s.
like the 90s affect him in 2022.
Well,
Like when does the statute of limitations? Like when does that?
For sexual assault, it was 35 years, and then they made it so there is no statute of limitations for sexual assault.
Well, now don't get me wrong.
Anyway.
What he did, absolutely wrong, But at the same time, he gets 30 years, and then you got people that have killed people.
Yeah.
That are getting off in
10.
less than half that,
Yes.
and not just
Yeah.
not just like, oops, it was an accident and I killed somebody. Like fucking murderers that get off.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, so one of the things is, as a criminal justice background,
See too.
one of the things when they determine this, especially with murder, is
Who
it
wants to talk?
premeditated or is it a heat of the moment thing? Because if it's a heat of the moment thing, they give you a lesser sentence, and they assume you were, or like heat of the moment instead of premeditated. They assume the heat of the moment thing isn't as severe. You lost control, which I feel like would be more like like, it should be equivalent. Both of them should be the same. It doesn't matter. You killed somebody. But with the cases of premeditated murder, where you plan it out, you have a plan of how to kill them, you know their schedule, you go through the time to calculate what you're doing, they sentence it much higher because you also had the chance to not do it and come to your senses and be like, this is wrong. Where...
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be laughing. I'm still laughing at John because he's like, he goes, I'm a little boozed up here. I'm still picturing.
Okay. So like if I don't think about it and I just slap you in the face with my penis and give you a mushroom stamp tattoo, and then you file assault on me, it's not premeditated if it's the heat of the moment.
No, it doesn't work with assault. Only murder.
I'm thinking of how
Assault is assault. It doesn't matter. You probably get a couple of years or more.
Disagree. Just kidding. I don't know.
I'm going to combine yoga pants.
I'm a
and
lover,
leggings.
not a fighter.
What sounds better? Logos or yeggings? Combine 'em both.
Yoga or leggings?
There's already jeggings. That's jeans and leggings.
Yeah, well,
So
no,
this
that-
girl strangles a guy
mini
with her
skirts
pants,
personally.
right? Was it more? Does she get a more severe sentence because it was with yoga pants or jeggings?
Now that depends. Was I rubbing my penis on her right butt cheek at that time when it happened?
You only go for the
If
right.
you're
You
stupid
go to the
enough to
left.
get
Okay,
yourself
okay,
killed.
yeah, maybe I'm trying to switch
Pass
it up.
around.
Maybe I'm
It's not that time.
maybe I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, and I'm like, man, I'm so bored of the right ass cheek. Yeah, let me get that left one now. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with my
Well,
Ask John. He's
I
the
told
one
you-
that's going here.
I told you
Pour
throughout the
bubbles
week. I
over
was like,
here.
so should we do some premeditated shit or should it be degeneracy? And you're like,
bubble.
No.
Premeditated
If
yoga
you're
pant
going
rubbing?
to, the moral of the story is if you're going to murder someone, do it in the heat of the moment so you don't get as severe of a sentence.
Great.
that sound like a moral.
Now we have the FBI watching things.
Right.
If I was
How
a
about just
lawyer...
don't murder people? Maybe don't murder.
Yes,
the opposite of moral.
agreed. But
Moral
if you
statement.
do...
Don't get caught. I don't know. You know.
No, it's really hard to
Don't
not
use
get caught
leggings.
anymore. So, like, I actually heard something on the subject of not getting caught with murder, where, like, back in, like, the 1980s, there was, like, a 70% chance that you would get away with it because of the lack of cameras and tracking on cards and stuff. Like, they just didn't have the same kind of electronic footprint that we do now, where... Like, back then, especially in 1920s, you almost guaranteed to get away with it. They could not find enough proof to convict.
No. Yep, to the right.
To the right. Everybody
left,
and the
to the
babies go
left.
to the right.
Don't murder.
How'd that go?
I don't know the song.
How'd that go?
I don't
Wait.
know.
Wait. How'd that go?
Just don't murder people. To the left. To the left. To the left. To the right.
I thought he was singing everything you own in the box, and I'm like, but he's saying to the right.
Those are the words. Oh.
To the right.
Right.
Put it on Ed's butt cheeks, y'all. 1 pound this time. Bam.
I hate you so much.
Jesus.
I feel violated.
Yeah, we're all under one umbrella. Take the telecast.
So
Stupider
George,
than
I
ever.
don't know if you've seen all the shows, but I'm I'm a fucking degenerate.
I love it.
I'm a degenerate.
All right, let's talk a little more wrestling. Well, Nick, just WrestleMania.
I'm just kidding.
We're on the road to WrestleMania, and here's the question though: is Cody Rhodes gonna finish the story?
Who cares?
I don't follow it, so I'm in his boat.
He said, "Who cares?" He picked the shots back.
I'll go fight the motherfucker. I'm sick of his.
He did
How
it!
about that?
He finally
I know.
did it!
I didn't want to spill nothing. So
We'll see if
fuck
he
him.
can
I'll
close
go
it.
fight his ass. How's that? I'm
close.
sick
That
of
was
Cody
what he
Rhodes. He's a bum. Fuck him.
Are you talking Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes. Yeah,
Oh
he's a
man,
bum.
his dad's fucking Dusty Rhodes,
hell
man.
with him, Duddy Rhodes, him fat slobbering piece of crap, and
Son of a plumber.
Duddy Rhodes.
I'll be honest.
I'd rather.
I
see-
am never. I was like, I hear all the great things he did, like backstage and stuff. I did not like his in-ring wrestling.
His
Garbage.
in-ring wrestling was fine. It was always the fucking character he was given.
Right.
It was always the character. He could not stand being Stardust. He fucking hated
Oh
it.
no! I'm talking about his
Duddy.
dad.
We're talking about
Dusty?
Duddy. Yeah.
Like, it was so goofy. Like, I keep seeing this clip over and over where he's like, and the guy's like, "Ooh,"
But you got to look at what wrestling was
I
at the time.
know,
A
I
lot of the
know.
guys did. That's what it was at the time.
looked
They
like-
weren't doing the shit that they
Yeah.
do nowadays.
He looked like-
And you know what's crazy? It was more believable then than it was now.
Yeah, but I mean, look,
Because of storylines and no social media.
look at the finishers. A fucking leg drop.
Don't
elbow
you
drop.
fuck with Hulk Hogan now.
Look at a leg drop. Was a
I love
finisher.
Hulk
A
Hogan.
leg drop,
Rhodes.
an elbow drop off the top rope. Randy Savage, that was a finisher.
Dusty Rhodes looked like 300 pounds of chewed bubble gum. Fuck you, Duddy and Cody.
No, I'll be honest. I like Cody Rhodes. I
Yeah.
think he reinvented himself.
I like Dustin. I think he was the best of the bunch.
Dustin Rhodes.
Gold
Yes.
Dust.
And
yeah,
you know,
he was great.
Goldust was fantastic.
with the golden
yeah.
truth.
It was such a
Remember?
strange
With
ass.
the golden truth.
Dude, that shit
was great.
that Dustin Rhodes did with like Booker T
Yes.
and all that shit.
And The
That
Rock,
fucking-
yeah.
that shit
He
was so
dresses The
funny.
Rock, yeah.
Good stuff.
You think he's going to win at WrestleMania? Is he going to knock off Roman Reigns' million?
No.
I have a weird feeling that he's not going to win again at WrestleMania.
There's been so many rumors going back and forth. Like one he's going to win. Others saying that Roman Reigns has said, "I am not going to lose at WrestleMania." And I don't.
The Rock's going to interfere. Come on.
Yeah,
we all see it
well,
coming.
Well, yeah,
But
yeah.
this time, I think everybody
God.
thinks since he lost last year that he's going to win this year. Like, he has to win this year.
Now there's also a rumor that Roman Reigns is going to lose the title at some point and then pull a Rock and go off to Hollywood.
I've heard that as well.
Because he was in he was in Hobbs and Shaw with the Rock.
This one, I feel like he's not going to win, and it's going to be the ultimate. Like, last year, everybody thought Cody Rhodes was winning that match.
Yeah.
I think everybody thought it.
Yeah.
It was almost like when The Undertaker lost to Brock Lesnar at Mania. Like, everyone's like, what just happened?
Yeah.
But now if he loses a second time, it's going to be just as worse as last year's. Everyone's going to be like, are you fucking kidding
Oh,
me?
there's going to be people.
Everyone's sick of Roman Reigns. They're done.
There's going to be people with broken TVs, like hardcore
Yeah.
fans, like broken TVs.
There's
Yeah.
going to be a bunch of controversy. I predict The Rock's going to jump the ring. Can't you see the setup, man?
And I think there's like that, like weird things going on with like Triple H and The Rock too, because the promo that Triple H cut a few weeks ago about like know your role and shut your mouth.
Did you see the press conferencing that they had? Which is why that happened.
Are we talking about the one that in like Vegas?
Worth,
The one where he slapped Cody Rhodes?
yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about the next night
Yeah, well, he did
Yeah,
that
yeah,
because they posted a
Yeah.
video on WWE's page afterwards.
as
and,
he's walking out.
and The
Yeah.
Rock goes to Triple H like, you better fix it or I'm going to fix it. So it's kind of like
So like it's
reigniting-
almost like feeling something's going to happen maybe there with Triple H and The Rock, but Triple H can't fight because
Exactly. They're saying like they're kind of reigniting their feud, but
Yeah.
like at the same time, they're not going to have a match.
Right. I don't know. I'm just reading some comments.
Oh, that was just me. I was wondering if I was on the right
I
stream.
love every time Scott. I can tell when Scott hits a vape because I'm just sitting there looking. All of a sudden, here.
Scott's trying to be a vape guy.
I've been ripping Scott's vape all night. I'm sorry, Scott. I've been like ripping the shit out of your vape.
Technically, it's Nick's.
Yeah.
Technically, it's Ed's.
It's mint.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
mint.
it's Ed's. I don't feel bad no more.
No, it literally was Ed's, then it was mine, then it was Scotty's, then you're ripping it. We literally passing around like those freaking apple juice shots.
Dude, this thing is dirtier than a stripper that we share at a party.
Now, is it a high class stripper?
What's dirtier, the stripper or the undies that John dressed up
It's,
in and
it's
flipped
the
around?
condom that everybody shared while fucking them, okay?
Whoa! Whoa! I know you're the wild man, but
Pass it around!
oh my god, someone's gonna wake up with a cold sore.
I had a conversation with someone yesterday talking about Magnum condoms, and it was regular condoms, how they cut off the circulation on your dong, but Magnums like are too long to fit it, so it's like it's like you're a tuna can, but you have to wear a Magnum because you're a tuna can.
You know,
Yeah,
there's
there really is no good size variety in condoms. Because you're right, they either choke your dick off or they're just baggy like a loose sock.
Yeah, it's like fucking putting on a Magnum condom is like wearing Jico jeans. It might fit around the waist, but the rest of it's way too big.
you know the designer of Magnum condoms designed them so that every average male could use them, but it's just like a ego boost. Let that sink in for a little bit.
Sink. Scotty, what's your thoughts?
Thinking.
You gotta look quiet over here. He's like either dying.
Because Scott's dick slapping his knee going right now going, don't talk.
I feel bad. I feel bad for you boys.
So if you don't want to use condoms and you want to sterilize yourself instead, you can just take saltpeter tablets like they used to do in the Navy during World War II.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I know, but it does work, okay?
What?
They used to give Navy soldiers saltpeter tablets on the sea when they were stationed on the ships for long periods of time so it
They
would
do-
keep butt fucking down.
They do it in prison, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
You ever been to prison?
Then they realized
Ed?
it caused
Nick.
sterilization. No, but my
Ed.
grandfather was in the Navy and they gave him saltpeter tablets.
Oh, that
Alright.
Now that explains everything.
In the Navy.
He
Gonna put your life
adopted.
at ease.
We'll take our saltpeter down in the
So,
Navy.
the fuck, you just put it up your butt?
No, you take it as an oral supplement.
Tasty.
That's the mouth.
Do you know what all saltpeter is used in? It's used to make gunpowder.
Apparently to prevent butt fucking.
Yeah. Well, it completely crushes a male libido. So, like,
Okay, so like I'll be sleeping and Ed's gonna like come up to me and be like, I'm putting one of these in his mouth. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be like, man, that was a great night of sleep. Oh, I don't want to fuck Ed in the butt now.
what the fuck?
Okay, I'm not gay. I just
Yes,
love making
you
I
are!
just love making Ed feel
You're so
uncomfortable.
gay right
I just love
now.
making Ed feel uncomfortable.
There's a lot of gayness.
Yeah, it's all coming from over. Look,
Not that anything's wrong.
Look how
Scotty just moved down, man.
so
He's like, I'm
uncomfortable.
giving him space.
Ed gets so
Somebody give me a
uncomfortable,
beer. If I go, I'll knock
Here you
everything
go.
over.
No, you're good.
Nice.
On that note, pass it around.
You just closed it. I gotta try to open it.
I say something degenerative and then we do more drinks.
That's might be a new tank thing. Every time something weird, pass it around.
Yeah.
It's like I want to forget what John just said.
We took a good swig.
What did you say again?
In the Navy.
Sail the seven seas.
In the Navy.
Gonna put your life at ease.
In the Navy.
I don't know the rest of the words.
I didn't know this was a song.
You guys gotta
in
stop.
The Navy.
This might be copyright. We gotta stop singing.
You got any other bullet
I thought we were
points,
making
George?
this up.
I do not have anything else. What do you guys got? I don't have anything else.
You want to talk about the cost of rent?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
All right,
Lead us
so
away, Ed, the Wild Man Wilson.
all right, so I heard recently that the average price of rent went up 21% for renters, but the average wage increase for renters went up 2%. And that is causing them to become more heavily depending on having their wages go to rent, or them having to try to find less or lower rent prices and having to move more often. And there's a whole offset about there's a lack of rental units, affordable housing options, and then there's not as many houses where these people could be able to afford mortgages and paying them at a lower rate than they would for rent, but they just aren't able to find a house that's reasonably priced for them to purchase. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Anyone else got anything? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just fucking. No, honestly, rent's insane. It's there's no reason that within the past 10 years, rent goes from $500 for an apartment to $950 for an apartment for that
Well, it's
same
like-
apartment.
it's like
There's
$1,200.
it's insane.
So my landlords, they're good people. In 4 years, for what I have a good price. And they've only raised it one time. They've only raised it by $50 one time in 4 years because the homeowners association raised their fees. And they even raised them again, but my landlords told me this year, like, the rent is not going up. We like you.
Right.
But as soon as I move out, because all the surrounding units by me, it's all privately owned. Each unit is owned by a different person. They said it's going up $300 a month for the next person because
Wow.
that's what the surrounding units are
nuts.
going for.
It's fucking crazy.
Which is stupid. So like I'm pretty fortunate that I'm paying what I'm paying, but yeah, like 4 years ago even. It was 2 years ago when I might have possibly was considering moving out because of roommate situation. The only thing I was able to find, the cheapest thing I found was a 288 square foot studio. 288 square feet.
Yeah, that's small.
That's
tiny.
tiny.
It's like the size of this living room.
And they wanted almost
tiny.
They wanted almost $700.
It's nuts.
Not even including the utilities for that.
I gotta piss, boys. I gotta piss.
I hope it was okay. I couldn't find the bathroom.
Keep talking about rent. This is a good time to piss.
I couldn't find the bathroom, so I just pissed on the
I'll
floor.
go piss
so
with
it's
you.
okay.
Hang on.
knocking shit over there.
Yeah, rent, that's great because we can bring in some very simple laws of economics, supply and demand.
Well, this is where they're also saying, like, there's been a million developments being put up this year, or in 2023. The most recent stat for that 21 to 2% relationship was in 2022, I think, when they last collected the information for that. And it's the most recent. They'll probably get another one at the end of 2024 to get more accurate. But they were also talking about current rates, where there have also, depending on the neighborhood, they've seen it go down. But they've also seen a lack of affordable housing put up because developers don't want to go to use. They need government assistance to build affordable housing because otherwise it isn't cost effective enough for them to develop it. They don't make enough money off of it to justify them putting it up. So there's another reason, like, why you don't find those nice house or like rental units that are between that $500 $700 range. It's just because nobody is willing to build them.
Well, as not as a counterpoint, but as an addendum, it's all factored into inflation. So inflation on everything has been skyrocketing. So inflation on housing has been skyrocketing, and therefore the wages have not been keeping up because, well, not to get too expansive on it, but we shipped all the good jobs overseas, so we're like in
Let's
retail
just say
and shit like that.
we stopped getting comments. No, just kidding. No,
Boring.
Nobody can pay the rent.
Me and Scott were blowing smoke rings over here.
The rent is too damn high.
it's my smoke ring.
Yeah, the landlords jumped the gun on the rent topic, so they're all into it. They're going to charge more and fish out and search for better credited clients because the housing market is desperate. It's a bad scene right now because prices are too high and
Grizzly is so
Everybody's
upset that he's not getting screen time on a podcast tonight on a Monday.
Aw.
Usually he sits up here, gets a little screen
He's
time.
such a pretty dog. He's huge. What kind of dog is he?
He is a black lab German Shepherd.
Okay, the size is the German Shepherd.
He's
Yes.
a good boy.
He's a
And
fucking
he's such a
monster.
good dog,
He is
yeah.
so big. He's
but-
so loving.
You know what's funny is when he was a puppy, he was the smallest. He was the runt essentially, and now he is the biggest. So I don't.
Yeah, my golden had that happen too, but her paws were like yay big when she was
Yeah.
a puppy. We were like, oh, this dog is going to grow into this and be a big. And she's like the largest golden we've ever
Yeah.
owned, like, and she's well above the average size for a golden retriever.
Before you got here, I told Scotty and Ed a story. So the people that I got Grizzly from, we were all the people that got the puppies from that litter. We're all in a group chat. We all somehow, I don't know how this group chat got started, but we're in a group chat. Well, one day I get a news article from our dog group chat. I'm like, what is this article? So I didn't even think anything about it. And then there's just a million comments of like all the litter of the puppies, all the owners. Well, it turns out that news article, I finally read it, and I'm like, holy fuck. The people that I got Grizzly from killed a baby in a water well. Threw it down in a water well.
What?
Swear to God.
What?
The people that I got Grizzly from, I
You know,
swear to God.
The first time you told me the story, I thought you said the parent dog killed a baby in a water
No, the
well, and I was so
people.
confused.
That's
at
what I
first.
thought too.
No, that's why you guys made a joke.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, bye, puppy, or whatever you said.
I was like,
No, yeah,
you got a
no.
lot.
To live up to
No, the owners that were breeding the dog literally threw their baby into a water well and killed it and went to jail, prison.
Well, it's probably better than all those the litter of the animals left because who knows what they would have done to them if they decided to fucking
Right.
discard
Now,
them.
on the subject of parents going to jail, or
I was going to say, parents killing kids, like, Ed, tread lightly.
all right, so
Talk about dick stamps.
you heard about the kid that shot up his school, but him and the parents are facing jail time.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
Did you know that the
Parents, yeah.
child was telling the kid, his parents, that he wanted to shoot up the school, that he was begging them to get the gun? Like, there's the reason why, like, they're charging them. It's because he showed every sign of, let's get him help, and instead they said, no, go ahead and do it.
Do you think school shootings are because gun control? Like
I feel like there are
Internet.
a lot of states.
Internet.
No, he asked me.
so we have a serious right here phone technology issue that people aren't realizing that we have. Social media, like anything can be sent across the world in seconds.
I'm sure it's
And listen,
contributing factor.
there has always been mass murders. There's always been shootings. There has always been this.
Not at this rate.
I don't think
The
so.
difference right now is that the number one most
I don't
dangerous
think-
place for a child to be is at school, because their number one risk for death right now is getting shot in
That's
school.
not. I don't think so.
That is what statistics
I don't
are
think
showing.
so.
That's what math is telling us. Math doesn't lie.
So what it is I think, I mean, there were plenty of school shootings back in the day. A lot of them you might not even heard about, but with kids being on the internet nowadays, and everyone is so sheltered, and the internet and now and stuff like that, that it's just, and especially with the internet being so, it's just easy to access everything. A school shooting happens, you hear about it.
And do you remember, like, back in, like, 2000s, they're like, oh, Grand Theft Auto, these shooting games are so popular. School shootings, violence, blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
but they also proved that through analysis of the number of people that have played it and haven't shot up places, including schools, the numbers don't corroborate that those are influential enough to
But
be
then again-
the culprit for these school shootings.
But then again, they also didn't keep the statistics that they have now either.
No, that was
That's-
during the 2000s. That's very
No, I'm not.
relevant
I'm saying,
for
like,
that
before that.
information.
Right.
So
I'm saying before.
what I feel like is that there
Before,
were,
like, social media
what
and
I
all that
feel
kind
like there probably were a lot of school shootings across the country we never heard about
Okay,
before the internet.
Right.
the first mass school casualty case was from a mining town where a student got a stick of dynamite and blew up his school. That was the first recorded
One
incident.
stick?
Yeah. Or I think it was, but like
One
what
stick?
I
I don't know, the
read,
whole school?
that he killed.
But then
a
again, they had
lot
the
of
little
kids.
schoolhouses back
All
there.
right.
Oh,
The other
yeah,
thing
over at
is,
schoolhouse.
there's a lot of states that have very lax gun laws compared to others. Like Ohio still has a wait period when you want to get a firearm, which is good. Indiana doesn't. You can go in, get a gun, transport it across state lines, shoot up wherever you want. Like gang members buy those guns, and then people are like, well, gun control doesn't work in these blue states. Well, it's like, yeah, because they're getting them legally in the other red states.
No.
But people try
I think
to,
regardless,
no, that's what it is.
No, regardless, if
You're-
anybody wants a gun, just like anybody wants weed, anyone wants drugs, cocaine, anything, you want to do, like,
You're gonna get it.
you're
Because
going
it's
to
easy
get it.
to get it in some states, and
But what
they'll
about the
transport it
black
across
market?
state lines.
All right,
the
give me
black
the
market.
toughest.
So-
what's the toughest place to get like a
Well,
gun?
wait,
we would
so-
say.
New York City right
I
now.
will go to New York and go get a gun right now.
That is bought in Indiana and transported there.
I'm just
you
saying.
can still get it there.
Whatever.
The goal is, if you want a
Black
gun, what I'm
market.
saying is go to Indiana,
Scotty,
okay?
Whatever.
How
Well,
about we
well,
just
that-
get back to
here's-
kicking this shit out
Okay,
of
that's-
stupid people?
That's what I was gonna get back to.
Because they're
That's
gonna
what- yeah,
shoot
fuck
you,
around.
Scotty.
You're gonna get it.
That's
Well,
what
go
I'm-
They're
ahead.
gonna shoot you,
Yeah, well, maybe
okay?
I'll shoot him back because
You-
you're stupid.
where's
because
your
that
gun,
can't have a
Scotty?
Well, you don't worry about
This is what I
that.
was getting
See?
back to.
So you're getting
Just a
shot
bug.
even
I'm
in your
not
own
saying I got it.
argument.
Can we just
I'm not.
wrap it up right now? Here's my gun.
This is what I was getting back to with the internet. On top of like you don't have the
Where'd you
all
learn
the news,
that, the internet?
all the news coverage that you used to have, or you have more news coverage now than you ever used to have, which one gives you access to over
Cameras, news
shooting
coverage, social
everywhere.
media.
24
But also
hour
now
news
the
cycle.
problem is,
Sheep
like
syndrome.
and this is what I was trying to get. What Scotty was
Monkey
also
see,
saying.
monkey do. I'm gonna
is
do this too.
Now it's someone talks shit to you, in 1995. You're meeting out at recess and punching them in the fucking face.
Draw, you
No,
scallywag!
you're punching them in the fucking
Dude,
face.
I wish you could
You
draw.
know,
Problem solved.
nowadays it's just kids going on the internet and fucking just bullying over the
Right.
internet because they can't get punched in the fucking
Right.
face.
See, that's the
warrior.
difference.
Protected.
And you are 100% right. And I see it happening. I see it. These kids.
right.
I'm getting frustrated.
They're
because,
keyboard
like, I
war-
coach
they're
football,
keyboard
so
warriors. They're keyboard warriors.
Like yeah.
They're keyboard warriors.
Fake tough guys.
you-
You never
there's
got
no
shot in the
repercussions.
head.
You talk back in the day. If someone talked shit to you, you talk shit back, and then you settled it.
That's it.
Now it's you talk shit over the internet on Facebook
now-
or something like that,
right.
and there's no
Bullying.
settling it.
And now, and that, like you said, like back in high school, you punch somebody in the face. Now you're getting a fucking assault charges for whatever you do now. Like there wasn't charges. You fucking got your ass kicked.
suspended from school,
Yeah.
and then you went back in a week.
Yeah, right.
But there was a difference too. There was a time when if you were getting bullied in school and you stood up to your bully, you fought them. It was you got suspended. You didn't get a criminal charge because there weren't police in schools. It wasn't as severe a consequence. But now it's like, no, it won't matter even if I do stand up to him. Or like people are like, oh, I'm too small to stand up to him. Let me just get a gun and shoot up the school.
But even then,
let me kill my bully instead. Is our mentality.
if you ever notice, like back in the day,
Not
like
necessarily.
you stood up to someone who was fucking with you, even if you lost,
Courage.
and you fought them, they left you alone.
it was a
afterwards.
respecting because
They
they
left you
didn't
alone.
want to deal with
It's
it.
like,
Right.
okay, I'm not gonna fuck with this dude anymore.
Someone's got his ass kicked.
I've gotten my
Hardest
ass.
kid.
I've gotten my
In
ass kicked.
Victoria's
I have
Secrets.
never been in an actual fight in my life,
I-
which is
What?
very surprising
I can-
because I'm a dick.
I can
I can be a real dick.
count on one hand. I counted on
Get
one
your ass
hand.
whipped
It
in
was
front of
when I was a
Malarkeys
kid,
a couple times.
Yeah, I've never been in a fight outside of like a competition event. Where like, cause I
What
did,
kind of competition?
well, cause I did,
Hand-to-hand combat.
I did karate and jujitsu, so I competed for jujitsu and I did contact sparring for all of the rest of the group because
So
they
you
were
should
all
whip
black belts.
everybody's ass on this show right now because you're the Wild Man Wilson.
I believe in weight classes for one.
Oh.
These
okay?
hands are rated E
But,
for
like,
everybody.
I'm not gonna
motherfucker.
Bar fights, there are
Yeah.
no weight classes.
No, but
And
also
so
the
do
idea is
street
like
fights.
if I do get in a fight, it's even if you beat me, you're not gonna feel like a winner. That's the goal. I'm not gonna go down easily, even if I do lose.
But I feel like Ed, you're gonna start a fight with someone bigger than you, and then they
I
beat your
know.
ass. You be like, "You're bigger than me." Like,
because
"Nah."
I don't start fights.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
I'm not you, George.
I don't start fight. When have you ever seen me start a fight?
No, but I've
That's-
seen you
I might
tick off enough people
When you're
that
drunk?
it basically is
I
you
might.
starting a fight.
I might. Yeah, I pick, but because they don't have the balls to do anything about it.
Yeah.
What's about this? Everybody identifying as crap.
Crap.
Yeah,
do you
whatever. They identify.
Expand
I wanna
upon
deny-
that.
Well, I identify as I'm this and that. You know what I mean?
How many genders do you think there are?
Are we talking about pronouns? It's pronouns,
Okay.
dumbass.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm lost. You know.
Hey, I'm about to buy some. I identify as light post as my gender sexuality T-shirt. Do you guys want men's or women's sizes?
I identify as an attack helicopter.
I identify as
Unisex, please.
a bottle of bubbles.
fucking rock star.
No, I identify as a bottle of bubbles.
You're
Really
fucking
nice
rock
in a
star is
bath?
what you are.
That way everybody can fucking blow me.
Hey, Rockstar, you want to play some music for us?
Badoom.
More fog.
Hey, is there a guitar in here? Can we get a little?
Yeah,
little
Scotty.
song?
Bring
Just
your
sound us
guitar
up.
open.
He's just
Yeah, come on, John. Play some tunes.
I think we're nearing. I think we're nearing the end of the show.
All right.
We're at the event horizon.
Yeah. So let's see what you got. Who's playing?
tanked.
Yeah, get tanked and play.
Where did
Yeah,
the? Did we finish that other bottle again?
That's over here.
Where'd it go?
It's
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
Let me cash it.
good.
I figured out
We
how to
finished.
work it
We
finally.
finished that whole bottle.
I think
of,
you go like this and it opens.
No shit.
He figured it
No,
out.
no, no. Okay, now wait. The audience wants to see the whole show, hour and 40 minutes. Scott has not been able to close this bottle. Can you do it? Can you do it?
I'm just gonna do
Yeah,
Can you
it.
just do it?
what you do.
Can you do it?
Top.
Can you do it? Is it close?
Harder.
Thing.
Harder.
Can you do it?
No.
Can you close it? Can you close it?
This fucking thing.
Nothing had. See that little loop? That's just so you can hold it. That has
Alright.
nothing to do with it.
Sorry.
Hit it hard.
Close.
Hit it. Oh!
Did you do it?
No. Holy fuck.
Oh, wait, did you get
Ooh,
it?
I heard something.
Yeah.
Hey!
As he
that's
pours
exciting.
everything all over the floor.
The exciting conclusion.
All right,
of
I'm
the
taking a
bottle
bathroom break
closing.
now too. Hey, guys,
Alright, take a bathroom break before we end.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
What do you guys say for like your end of your show? Like any final comments?
Ed, you needed me to shake
we
it
say
for you?
we say any final skid marks.
Oh yeah.
You have any skid
We go
marks?
to the last word.
Last
We
word.
do each one of us does the last word.
The last skids.
And I always go last. So I
In the
always
man
last the
thong. The last skids.
I mean, should we wait for Ed to come back to do it all?
yeah, yeah.
Ed always changes his though.
Hey, how about
me,
we
me and Nick do the same ones.
Hey, how about we recap about like everything that's going on and everything, because this was a great trial and run era, but this is a big thing, like launching under one umbrella.
Yeah.
And like what I have to say about it all is like we welcome comments, we welcome any suggestions, topics that we want to talk about, anything of that nature, and
Yes.
and everybody, if we were just all trying to pull together, just be like big in the area, and then go from there.
And to that girl that said you guys were virgins, fuck you.
Oh yeah, she said, "What are you losers sitting in the corner of the bar doing a podcast?" And she waited until I walked out and wasn't even there to counterpoint it.
Oh, hey, George. So I invited my whole Facebook group, and then my 80-year-old aunt followed Tanked.
Yeah.
And I posted shit on Facebook before that she would tell me, like, Jonathan, you post. So I had to stop posting and create my burner account. And then all of a sudden I saw that she followed Tanked, and I went, oh, dear God. So and Sandy, if you're watching tonight, I'm sorry.
Do you want to blast out your burner account so people would follow that?
Ron Julo, RON space JUOLO.
Get ready, get traumatized.
So what's coming up here, like next week or so for all of us?
I don't got much going on, to be honest. You know, probably gonna get drunk tonight. Not gonna lie, I don't know what you guys are doing after this. I know, John, that you have a hefty work thing going on
Yeah, I gotta work
this
in the
month.
hefty-
You said
Yeah.
March is rough. I don't know what you guys are doing, but
Go feed
I'm
the-
sure me and Scotty are gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to go feed
do
the
something.
homeless and then go to choir
Soup
practice.
kitchens and shit.
So I love a good soup kitchen.
You're going to provide all those strippers for the college money for their kids?
Right.
Whoa. Are we going there?
I'm not.
Company picnic?
Mm,
Yes, company picnic.
Company picnic.
Are we going to the company picnic tonight?
I'm so okay with that.
Go ahead
Yeah!
and say
We
no
got
company
another
picnic
sponsor.
for me.
No!
I'm gonna
What
go
if I told you I got an extra $50?
What we discussed earlier about $1 million of
You'll
shit
be
on
driving,
somebody?
that's it.
No, yeah, no company picnic for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and fucking diddle my own sandwich.
Ooh, diddle
I
the
think
fiddle.
you mean make your own sandwich.
Yeah, let's
No.
roll with that.
All right, wait, hold on. All right. Last skid marks, or what do you guys say?
Last word.
All right. Any last skid marks? Or we'll
Same
Last
thing.
figure it out. We'll figure out.
Actually, I do got a couple.
All right.
So the first one is we got somebody else interested in being around in the tanked ecosystem, swimming around that tank.
Sweet.
And,
That's a smart. That's a like. I like that little ecosystem going on.
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
don't buy goldfish and put it through that, please.
No,
Another
it's my
fish.
friend Jay. He has a bourbon podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Bourbons and Ales CLE. He said he would like to be involved. So if you guys are interested in bourbon, hop over to TikTok, Bourbons and Ales CLE, and obviously you guys know where to find us already.
And he has already followed. I believe the Tanked page,
Absolutely.
the Boofin page, and the Abraham Drinking page. I think I have, which we are on TikTok for Tanked. We need to figure out if we're going to do a
Cool.
YouTube thing with that as well. We'll
For
figure
sure.
that out. Like where are we posting this to? But we'll figure that out afterwards.
And actually, I got to talk to you more off the show, but been trying to figure out what we're going to do for the NFL Combine, which is coming up next week.
Right.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yes,
we'll
that's an
fig-
exciting one
yes.
coming up next week.
And then we're all going to, I think we all should go to DAWG Fight Sports, Dog Fight Sports, and like maybe we can have an NFL Combine,
I was thinking that too, like Dogfight Sports.
which is going to be another
Should-
fish in the pond.
It should be a separate show under, well, just a sports show.
That's actually how it's been under Boofin.
Yeah.
So Dogfight Sports is literally separate from Boofin.
Yeah, I think
but it's
that-
kind of under
yeah.
the Boofin
Okay.
umbrella. Just
So
now we got a different
yeah,
umbrella.
Perfect.
Let's get it in.
So
Oh,
yeah, so
whatever.
Combine
Whatever you
next
guys think.
week. Whether we go to Indianapolis in person and watch them, or if we're sitting here local in the downtown Willoughby, Ohio. We're doing something for the combine. That's absolutely true.
I'll run some. We'll do the 40-yard dash. If you guys want to go head to head, I'll run against anybody 40 yards.
And we got Ulysses
Challenge.
S. Rand, who's talking about that he wants to be
I want
on
to see your
baseball.
smoker lungs run 40-mile
Oh
dash.
shit! Dude,
I was
I'll
a
run
pretty
them
good
out.
athlete.
I
I
know,
might be
man.
about 40 pounds heavier now,
That's
but
right.
I was okay. All right, last, final skid marks, final words, final. Let's end this fucking thing.
So it always starts with me.
parched.
It always starts with me.
Beer,
ends
I'm
with Nick.
empty.
So mine is always drop stunners, not drugs.
I just say be good to everybody and let it come back to you.
Oh, do we have to go in order?
I don't know. Do whatever you want.
All right, may and senility, God, give me the ability to run into the people I enjoy, avoid
Does this have to be like a fucking thought out thing?
No. Same every week. Drop stunners, not drugs.
Right.
avoid
Don't look at
the
stripper
people
pool.
I don't, and be able to have the vision to tell the difference.
And I finally remembered it for the first time without stuttering. Honest Dave, he could tell no lie, but old John Wilkes, he was a spy. End us out, George.
Well, George has something.
Yeah.
That's why I said end of
We're
sentence.
all swimming in booze with nothing to. Oh, what the hell's a baseball
Give me
coming
this
up?
freaking guitar. Give me that thing.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coconut water.
But that's going to do it for tonight's show. Keep swimming in booze with nothing to lose. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on all listening platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, the whole shebang. I think it's that time to get tanked.
Hey, let's go.
Thank you, guys.